Let me tell you about the morning. Everything changed. I had just worked 20 hours straight, 2 days in a row. I was exhausted in the kind of way that goes past tired, the kind where you start questioning everything, not just the job, everything. I actually cried on that drive, which, if you know me, is not exactly my default setting. I am usually the one cheering up a room and making people smile. So when I found myself driving to work, talking to myself, trying every reassuring thing I could think of, and none of it was landing, I knew something was different about that morning. I got to the intersection, the one I had turned right at hundreds of times. Same route, same lights, same destination. And something in me just stopped. And I thought, what if I just turn left? Not in a dramatic, quit everything, burn it all down way, More like, genuinely, what could have actually happened? Freedom, another job, or stress. And then the thought that surprised me: why am I only thinking about working for someone else? Why not create something for myself? Now, I want to be honest with you. That thought was exciting for about 4 seconds. And then it was terrifying because I had a stable job, a stable paycheck, and absolutely no clarity on what to build something for myself will even look like. So I did what most of us do. I kept driving. I turned right. I went to work. But the question didn't go away. Hi, my name is Noe Garcia. I am 52 years old and I am building Rewired Growth because that question at that intersection deserved a real answer. From the outside, my life looked fine. 18 years running a hotel, real responsibility, real people, real pressure, and I was genuinely good at it. But somewhere inside all of that, something had started to feel off. Not broken, not dramatic, just unclear. And I keep telling myself the same thing I imagine you have told yourself. I just need more motivation. I need more discipline. I need a better system. Maybe I need a vacation. And believe me, I took that vacation, came back, and still unclear. So it was not the tiredness, it was not the hours. Here's what I eventually realized, and this one took me a while. I was not exhausted because I had worked too much. I was exhausted because I did not know what I was working towards. And there's a significant difference between those two things. I was not lazy. I was not behind. I was not incapable. I was invisible to myself. After years of solving problems, carrying responsibility, figuring things out, what I did every day had become so automatic, so ordinary, that I stopped seeing it as anything valuable. And when you stop seeing your own value, everything feels heavier than it should. Here's the thing nobody tells you about being capable for a long time. The better you get at something, the less impressive it feels to you. You stop calling it a skill. You start calling it just my job. And just my job does not feel like something you can build with. So when I finally slowed down and asked, what have I actually been doing all these years? Not the title, not the resume. What problems did I solve every single week? What situations did people bring to me? What did I handle without even thinking twice? Something shifted in that moment. Not all at once, not perfectly, but for the first time in a long time, I felt grounded because I wasn't starting from zero. I was starting from experience. And that is why I built Rewired Growth. It is for people who have worked hard for years and quietly feel stuck, not because they are incapable, but because their own experience has become invisible to them. This is not about hype. It's not about being an influencer. It's not about hustle. And it's definitely not about turning left and hoping for the best. It is about clarity first. 3 steps, simple. You see it, you slow down and actually look at what you know, the problems you have been solving, the skills you have been using without even naming them. Then you build it. You take that clarity and shape it into something real, something you can actually stand behind. And eventually you own it. You stop working inside someone else's structure and start building something that belongs to you. No pressure, no rush. I know what it feels like to sit at that intersection, exhausted, emotional, scared, asking what could actually happen if I just turned left. I built this so that question has somewhere to go. So if any part of this feels familiar, you are not late, you're not behind, you're not broken. You are just ready to finally see what you have been building all along. Clarity comes first. Everything else follows. If any of these resonates, the See It Clarity Framework is linked below. 25 minutes and you will see yourself differently.